What's up guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we're going to have some fun comparing the 2020 Toyota Supra to the 2010 Audi R8 V8. Now these aren't exactly competitor cars, but on the used market you can probably get an R8 for about the Supra price.
Yeah, if you're lucky. Low 60s, possibly.
So to start the video off, we actually had these cars shipped to Mexico to do an acceleration to compare the straight line performance between a naturally aspirated V8 and the turbocharged 6-cylinder engine. As you can see with the straight line performance, the modern day sports car with a turbo outperforms the V8 all day. Even though on paper the R8 has much more power, the Supras are dynoing at like 400 pound-feet of torque at the wheels. So that's pretty impressive.
That would technically be more than the R8.
Oh yeah.
It has more horsepower.
Yeah, at the wheels, made it hard to beat. And then now we're going to jump into driving these cars on the, well, not on a racetrack, but on some fun spirited roads just to get an idea of the performance aspects. Alright guys, so we are now going to talk about the overall sports car feel that you get between this brand new sports car and the 10-year-old budget supercar that the Audi R8 is. So we have some fun roads lined up to actually kind of stretch the legs on the Supra. It's definitely going to be fun to compare the two, but now we are on a pretty quick paced road. And this is the first time really stretching the legs on it.
Yeah?
As far as handling goes though, this thing is really nimble.
Oh, from the passenger seat, I feel secure. Like you're not out of control or anything. It feels good from this side, which I don't know is a plus or minus. I mean, I don't feel like it's weird.
Yeah, I'm in sport mode.
Yeah.
Manual mode. Wow, it darts. Wow.
Wow.
So far, and this is literally the first 1 mile of performance driving I've done in this car.
Yeah.
So we'll do a little bit of an acceleration. I haven't really floored it too much. Wow.
Well, it's got a good tone to it.
It's like half throttle, but I mean it gets up to, you know, 55 pretty quick. That's actually not bad. Wow.
Yeah. It feels very comfortable being at speed.
I have noticed I speed very easily in this car. Like I'll be going 60 at a 45 without thinking, just because it's so refined. The GTR, you know you're fast, and same with the R8.
Yeah.
But even now cruising,
handles it well.
Yeah. This is very, very composed. I like the BMW
that's the word.
in it. Yeah.
That's the word.
I know some people give it some crap for BMW, but BMWs are fantastic sports cars. You can't deny that. But this has a very good refined feel, very well balanced. Wow. The steering, the response.
Is it tight feeling?
Very tight. So I don't really think it lost the raw. Well,
oh, there's a pop.
So yeah, it's not that, this is not a raw sports car. It's a very refined and confidence-inspiring sports car. And then when you tone everything down, it's a very good, refined, luxury cruising car. So there's a lot of perks.
All the tech and everything.
Yeah, there's a lot of perks with these modern sports cars. And yeah, this is a good car. I like it.
It's fun.
So we're gonna hop in the R8 now, because that is, you know, that's yesterday's technology. Let's see how that does.
All right, so now on to the R8. First thing that we can tell, the seats are much different. These are more styled towards like a GT car, but I don't think 10 years ago they had adjustable bolsters or anything. I don't know if the seats could have been more aggressive or not.
Yeah, there's some room. The Supra, you can make the bolsters tighten in on your back, which is really nice.
Yeah.
The driving position is way different. I am like in the front of the car versus in the rear of the car. There's much more glass in this car, so just the visibility and everything is much different. But now we're about to get on those same fun roads. We have a gated manual, which is such a rare thing that obviously modern cars don't have. In fact, modern cars are all automatics. I mean, even the Corvette is an automatic. So you definitely, in modern cars, are losing out on that, and especially the gated manual. That is just even more rare. Yeah. But as far as the performance goes, we'll see what it's like. I don't know if it feels as fast.
Yeah?
I mean, it still got up to pretty quick speed. Alright, so then around this tight turn to feel some of the tighter handling. I think the Supra feels way faster.
Yeah, you think?
Definitely, just the turbo power. This car, the handling is really good, just like with the Supra. Let's see, really quick turn. I'm not noticing a big difference as far as that performance right there.
From the passenger seat, like I mentioned in the Supra, you feel like you slosh around a little bit more just from the seating, but...
So we're going on this stretch 10 miles an hour slower than we were on the other car, and it feels faster in this car.
Yeah.
So I think, which is crazy because this is an Audi. Well, I mean, I guess it's actually, hold on. That's a BMW, so this is an Audi. So they're both the same brands. They're both the similar brands, you know?
Yeah, true.
But 10 years newer, the Supra definitely feels quieter and more refined than this. So it's kind of crazy to compare the two like that because I don't know which one's more fun.
Well,
I don't know. We'll do another down on that road, but
they're both fun in their own separate way.
All right, so now on acceleration, this one doesn't feel quite as fast.
Well, you do have the delay in shifting, but you have that more mechanical aspect that we were talking about in the Supra.
The handling is definitely really good in this.
Yeah.
But I can definitely tell you from 10 years newer, a sports car like the Supra is very on par with a budget supercar from 10 years ago. Like, hands down, cars have improved so much, where this was $130,000 brand new. Supras, you can get it for 50 grand brand new, and performance-wise, pretty much the same as far as the fun factor. But the mechanical feeling with a manual, you don't get in new cars.
And this doesn't have any of the tech features of your car.
I mean, this has nav and parking sensors.
Which is really, like, luxury features for a car 10 years ago. So you're still able to have fun, but have some features that are actually very helpful. Yeah. Which is nice to see.
Yeah, this is kind of the cream of the crop back in the day. The Supra, it's becoming more normal to have, you know, the radar cruise, the blind spot, lane keeping. That's kind of, you're going to expect that in a modern car. But it is cool how, I mean, this thing still handles so well. Definitely. Definitely very balanced as well. Man, I feel bad. I feel...
Want to say what this is more fun?
No. I feel like the Supra's more fun.
Yeah?
I feel bad because this is an icon. This is, they don't make it anymore. You know, this is like... Yeah. But I don't see a drastic difference as far as performance goes, as far as handling, braking, steering. They're both very similar, actually.
Which is crazy.
Yeah. I was kind of going into this thinking that this would be way different.
Yeah, we really don't have a wow factor of one was better than the other.
They're both really good, but part of me's leaning towards the Supra, honestly.
Yeah?
I hate that I'm saying that because I don't want to insult the R8 because it's a gated manual car, but that Supra was tight. Yeah. That was really tight. Yeah. So kudos to BMW for making a really good Toyota Supra. You guys did a good job. But Toyota did the handling, so... Yeah. But, alright, well that's that test.
Cool.
I'm kind of...
Yeah, it's almost 50-50.
They're very similar.
Yeah. On to our practicality tests between both of the vehicles. We have 3 that we're going to do. The first one is a storage space, basically comparison. They're both 2-door coupes. I have storage space up front. Brian has it in the back. We got 2 suitcases, kind of just normal luggage if 2 people were going out on a trip. And yeah, that's not going to fit.
So the Supra actually does have a little bit smaller opening than normal.
Yeah, you can see right here it goes in a lot.
Sideways this doesn't quite fit, so obviously we'd have to go this way.
Well, so that's already a point.
So that can really realistically fit like 2 items, I guess.
Yeah, there's not, while he's grabbing the other bag, there's not really room behind the seats technically. It's just this storage space here. So like you can see the center cup holders right there.
And that speaker thing takes up a lot of space actually.
Yeah, this is removable too if you had to put in more items. But yeah, there's 1 point for the Supra, and you still have plenty of room in front of those to put some other
Yeah, I could put a
some other stuff.
Small duffel bag.
All right, so test number 2 is a 3-point turn. We're gonna use our driveway here like we have in previous videos. So we have rear wheel drive versus all wheel drive.
Automatic versus manual.
True, automatic versus manual. So the goal is for his back tires to make it to this line over here. And you ready?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. So we're at 5 seconds. We both have backup cameras and sensors as well, which is definitely a plus. And almost 49.
So time to beat is 13 seconds in the Audi R8. We are gonna go in 2 seconds and go. Hey, come here, Maddie. Maddie, come. Come here, Maddie. So we started at 10 seconds on my timer. So back tires and time at 23. That was a tie.
Really?
That was 13 seconds on the dot.
Wow.
Wow. How do you
I
feel?
didn't feel any chatter or anything with turning my wheels.
So next up, we're gonna do a ground clearance test. Good job. All right, Maddie, come here, buddy. Let's go. So Mike is going to take the car and pull it in from this direction, and we're gonna see how well ground clearance goes. All right, so this is a pretty steep lip on the curve for the driveway. So front end ground clearance not too bad. As we get to here, we're definitely really close. So keep coming a little bit. So right about there, the front tire gets almost, right there, yeah. All right, Tanner? All right, so the Supra has to do it without teetering. It's definitely a low car, does not scrape, but very, very close.
On to the Supra now. We'll see if it can beat the R8. It is still a low car. It may not teeter as much. So you're still good in the front. You know what? I think the wheelbase is shorter, Bri. I think the wheelbase is a little shorter because by the time both front wheels were up, your back tire was already halfway up the bump. Well guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video, just doing a comparison between both of our cars. Before I get rid of the R8, we might as well test it against the all-new 2020 Supra. Love it or hate it, it's a quick car.
I think with the technology, a 10-year-old Audi R8, you know, a budget supercar of the time, the new sports cars are better technically. Not to hate on the car at all, but the Supra is a better car. It's faster, it's more practical, it's more usable, easier to drive. I have a hard time deciding which one was more fun in the windy roads. I felt like the Supra was more fun. They're
almost even, yeah.
I felt like it was more fun because there was more power to it, but the gated manual is something you cannot compare with.
Yeah.
But overall, pretty awesome cars to check out. Well, anyway, guys, that's gonna wrap up today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. The Supra winning its first drag race ever. It'll definitely
only with 100 miles on it.
Yeah, 130 miles on the clock. It'll definitely get smoked by the GTR. But that is it, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Give it a huge thumbs up. Smash that subscribe button. We'll see you guys next video.